A blocked book feels like the worst thing that can happen. You upload your book, you're excited, you see it go live, and then Amazon sends you that email. Your book has been blocked. And you get that awful feeling in the pit of your stomach and you don't know what to do. But here's something most self publishers don't realize. A blocked book is not the worst thing that can happen. It's a warning. And if you ignore the warning, the next email might not be about your book, it might be about your whole account. So today I'm going to walk you through why books are getting blocked, why accounts are getting banned, and how to stay safe so that you never get either email. Hello, home bosses. I'm Nuria Corby from thehomeboss.com. And if you're new here, I make videos to help self-publishers build a real income from home. And today's topic is one I keep getting questions about. So let's dive in. There are two things happening on Amazon right now, and a lot of people are mixing them up. The first one is a blocked book. That's when one specific book gets pulled from your account, and you can usually fix it, appeal it, and get it back live. The second one is a banned or suspended account. That's when Amazon shuts down your whole publishing account, every book gone, royalties frozen, and only a small number of people who appeal actually get their account back. And the reason this matters is that the same mistakes that get a book blocked, if you keep making them, can lead to your account being closed. So a blocked book is really Amazon telling you, hey, something here is not right. If you fix it and learn from it, you're fine. If you keep doing it across more books, that's when things get serious. And I've seen people say that one of their books got blocked and now all of them get blocked. Yes, that's because they didn't fix the first one, and most of the time they don't even know why their book has been blocked. So let's get through the main reasons books are getting blocked, because once you understand those, you can avoid the bigger problem entirely. The biggest reason I see books getting blocked is metadata. That's your title, your subtitle, and your 7 keywords. Amazon has a list of words you cannot use. Words like Amazon, Kindle, bestseller, number one, free, award-winning. Any of those are in your title or keywords, your book can get flagged. You also can't use another author's name as a keyword. Amazon scans for this and they will pull the book. But the mistake I see most often, especially from beginners, is that the title is wrong. Not against the rules exactly, but just badly written. For example, I once saw a book called Recipe Book for Fat People. Now, that's offensive on its own, but it's also not how you write a title. That's a description. A title would be something like My Diet Journey or My Way to Healthy Eating. You don't describe the book in the title. The title is the name of your book. And the description is where you explain what is inside. I see people putting page numbers in titles, the size of the book in the title, words like great planner or best journal. None of that is allowed. And capitalization matters too. Capital letters in the wrong places, spelling mistakes in your title, all of those are reasons Amazon can block your book. And I'll put a link in the description to my video on how to structure a title properly. Another reason your book can be blocked is for using AI without disclosure. This one has become much bigger in the last year. If you used AI to write the text in your book, to make the images, or to translate it, you have to tell Amazon when you upload it. They have a question about this on the publishing form, and you must answer it honestly. If AI has helped you brainstorm ideas or fixed your spelling and grammar, you don't have to declare it. But if AI wrote chunks of your book, made the cover or did the translation, you do. And actually, there's a bigger issue here. A lot of people are using AI to write entire books on subjects they know nothing about. I've seen books on yoga poses, on diets, on health conditions, all written by AI, by people who have no real knowledge of any of it. So don't do this, not just because Amazon might block it, but because it's not safe. If you write a book giving medical or legal information and you're not qualified, you can cause real harm to a reader. And Amazon's algorithms are getting better at spotting these books every month. So you can absolutely use AI to help you. I use it to brainstorm, to organize my thoughts, to give me a structure. But the knowledge in the book has to come from you. Write about things that you understand, things you have actually done, and that's how you create a book that's worth buying and a book that won't get blocked. The third big reason is copyright. If you use text, images, or designs in your book that you don't own and you haven't licensed, Amazon will block it. And this is brutal because all it takes is one person filing a claim and your books get pulled while you have to prove that you didn't do anything wrong. So the pattern I see most is people using AI to copy a book that's already selling well. They take the title, they take the structure, they ask AI to rewrite it, and they upload it. And that's not creating a book, that's copying one. And Amazon can spot it. For low content books, this matters even more. If your journal interior is the same as 1,000 others, or if you're using designs that aren't yours, you're at risk. Originality protects you. It also helps your book sell because something genuinely different stands out. This next one is one that nobody talks about, and I know about it because it happened to me. If you publish under a brand name in the author field, Amazon can reject your book. The author field is meant to be a real person's name or a pen name that sounds like a real person, not a brand, not a company, not Sunshine Coloring Books or Starlight Press. I know what you're thinking. There are thousands of books on Amazon right now with brand names in the author field. New ones published every day. So, how is this a rule? It's a rule because Amazon enforces it when they choose to. It's not consistent. Some books slip through, some books get pulled. And once they pull yours, you have to change the pen name and republish. I had a book rejected for this exact reason. I had to change the author name to a human sounding pen name before they would let it go live. So, here's what I do now and what I suggest you do going forward. So use real sounding pen names in your author field, something like Sarah Whitfield or James Carter. It doesn't have to be your real name, it can be a pen name, but it should sound like a person. And if you want to build a brand around your books, there are proper places for that. You can buy your own ISBN and use your brand as the publisher name in the publisher field. Put your brand on the back cover of your paperbacks, for example, or for full content books, you can also use the series feature to group them together. Claim your pen name on Author Central and mention your brand in the bio. The series feature isn't available for low content books like journals or coloring books, so for those, the publisher field and Author Central are your two main options. This way you can build the brand the right way and you don't risk losing your books or upsetting your account. I'm flagging this because I see new publishers using brand names every week, and most KDP teachers aren't warning them about it. So if yours is one of those, I'd start using human pen names from your next book onwards. The existing ones might be fine. I've still got pen names that sound like brand names and they're fine, but I'm not too worried about those books if they did block them because they're very old books. And going forward, I use a pen name that sounds like a person. So I'm sure your books will be fine. Amazon might not even pull them up, but it's when you publish new books, there is a bit of a gamble there. And that's something that I've noticed happen recently. And also because it happened to me, I thought I'd mention it to you. So the last reason books get blocked is simple. The quality isn't good enough. And you'll get emails saying it's a disappointing customer experience, things like that. So spelling mistakes in the title, low resolution images on the cover, bad formatting on the inside, pages that don't print properly, all of this can get a book blocked. So before you publish, read your book again, look at your cover at full size, order a proof copy if you can. Most quality issues are easy to fix once you spot them, but Amazon won't tell you exactly what's wrong, so you have to be the one checking. Here's the bit nobody really explains. If one of your books gets blocked, that's a fixable problem. Read the email carefully. Look at your book, find the issue, use the chat feature on KDP to ask them what was wrong. I had a book blocked once, the Home Boss Toolkit, because Amazon thought Toolkit was confusing. I contacted them, I explained why I'd used the word, and they unblocked it. So sometimes it's a real mistake on your end, and sometimes it's a bot being too cautious. Either way, you can usually sort it out. And if multiple books get blocked, or if you keep making the same mistakes across your catalog, Amazon stops seeing it as a one-off and they see it as a pattern. And that's when account suspension becomes a risk. The other things that can push you towards an account problem are uploading a lot of AI books quickly without disclosure, using fake accounts or multiple accounts, and ignoring trademark or copyright claims when they come in. I also still see lots of people losing their accounts because they use trademarked terms. You cannot publish anything Disney related or use football or sport related terms that are trademarked. And if you want to publish books like that, you have to find out if there's a way to buy a license, and that tends to be expensive. So if you do get a block, here's what to do in order. First, do not panic and do not open a new account. Amazon tracks your name, address, bank details, and IP address, and a second account will get caught and both will be shut down. Second, read the email carefully. I know sometimes it's difficult to understand what exactly they are flagging up. Their emails can be really cryptic, but look for specific words they use. Sometimes they mention metadata, trademark, content policy, quality. Those words tell you what category of mistake they think you have made. And it's not easy because sometimes they mention all of these things and your mistake might only be one of them. So check what the problem could be from all of those mentioned. And third, go through your whole catalog, through your whole account, not just the blocked book. Fix anything that looks similar. So any book that you think might have the same problem, fix that as well, even though Amazon hasn't alerted you to it. And fourth, contact KDP through the chat feature or the contact form. I think sometimes emails, I'm sure they're replied by bots because I find they tend to be sounding all the same. So it's probably better to go through the chat and just be polite, be clear, explain that you have fixed the problem and that you have checked your other books. And that's the bit that most people get wrong. Saying, I have corrected this is much stronger than I will correct this. So it's better to correct it first and then contact them and then wait to see what they say. Most successful appeals are sorted out in the first one or two messages. So make them count. And the best advice I can give you is this: treat every book like Amazon is going to look at it carefully, because they are. So read the KDP content guidelines, actually read them. They're free, they're on the Amazon dashboard, and they tell you exactly what is allowed. And write about things that you know. Use AI to help, but not to replace your knowledge. Check your titles, your keywords, and your covers before you upload every single time. And if you're not sure about something, ask Amazon directly. They are the only source that is 100% reliable on their own rules. And a blocked book is a warning. It's not the end of your business, and most of the time it's a sign that something small needs fixing. but at the same time, take the warning seriously. The people who lose their whole account are usually the ones who ignored the small signs along the way. Maybe they missed the email and they saw it too late. And I've put together a free checklist that walks you through every point we covered today, so you can run through it before you publish your next book. And the link is in the description below this video, and it's free. So if this video helped you, hit the like button so YouTube shows it to other self-publishers who need it, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'd love to know in the comments, has one of your books been blocked ever? Have you ever nearly lost your account? What was the reason? Let's help each other out, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't be afraid that your book might get blocked or your account might be stopped. It's in very rare cases, and usually there's a very good reason. Sometimes Amazon just makes a mistake. That happens too. So there's all different ways of dealing with that. So I didn't want to scare you with this video. I just wanted to let you know that there's something you can do about it. And prevention is always better than having to fix something. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.